see what I see. You do the first row, I do the second row. Then we take full control. Let me direct you. Lay down, baby. Tonight.
Put your leg up.
No, sir.
Let's play stars. I'll be the biggest star you ever seen. Let's play script writers. Let me tell you a story, babe. Let's do a film, babe. Oh, make you famous, baby. Oh, got a director right here, babe.
Move your hips, baby. Move your hips.
Lay down for me.
Lay down.
They are really making a whole.
Lay down for me, babe.
Lay down.
Move your body this way, move your body that way, pop your lips this way. Let's make a film.
Let's do it. Let's do it.
Get your cousin's show.
Action, baby.
Starring you. I love to do a western bang, bang bang, shoot 'em up. Let me ride you till the sunset goes down.
It's okay, baby. Lay down that towel.
What?
Blue music.
Yes. Very nice.
It is Rollout with Speedy and Friends. I be
Speedy.
up in this. Yeah. It is Talk to Me Tuesday. In the house we got
Fatima Ming.
with a whole bunch of jewelry on. We found out.
Gosh,
Anyway,
it's one piece of jewelry.
shout
Right.
out. In the house we got.
Shelly Rio.
In the house we got.
Blue Mitchell, baby.
In the house we got.
Alice Raypon. Hashtag working out with Alice. If you want that ass. Get it right,
Wow.
get it tight. Get it right, get
If
it
you
tight.
want that ass,
Oh, you could have left it right
working
there.
out
nigga.
with Alice.
If you want that
I
ass.
like her
You
little.
want that ass.
Niggas want that ass.
Get it
Yeah.
right.
So go get
it
your workout.
tight.
Go take the now. Anyway, behind the glass curtain, the one, the only, my second seed. Oh, he's not there. He's bashful today.
He's bashful today.
He's being bad. Oh no, Dad, I'm embarrassed. You wrote me a note in my lunch pail.
I know,
Elijah
right?
Muhammad want that ass.
Because you want that ass. In the house with us right now at the table is director. In the house we have.
Art Camacho.
Hold on, you get a little closer there.
Art Camacho.
Art Camacho.
Yes, sir.
Great name, man.
Yes.
So filmmaker, how long you been doing films, man?
I've been doing film since about 1991.
Oh, see.
Oh shit.
Started out as an
when I was
actor
born.
and a stuntman, and just progressed from there.
Nice.
Oh, you used to be a stuntman.
Yeah, I still do. I actually did an episode of Mayans MC recently.
Man, I
Greatest
love the Mayan
fucking
show. Oh, I
now,
love
is it better than Sons of Anarchy or
Sam Crow. Son of Man.
Absolutely, because I did it. So
Yeah.
He said after
Mayans
her.
is
It's
fire,
my stuff.
man. The writing and fucking incredible action. Even the B and C stories are great, and then
Absolutely.
they end up tying them together where they fit. And there's a lot of stories, but if you guys haven't watched Mayans, kill yourself.
you got to see it. You
So
gotta
what?
see
I've
it.
never
So what
watched
was your
it.
part?
I just did stunts.
Oh, you just
so
did
we were in
stunts.
On the
fun
bikes?
episode. No, unfortunately, next time it'll be on the bikes. But this
Okay.
time we were
Fighting
in a
scene?
shootout, fighting, and fun stuff.
Did
Fun
you
stuff.
actually hit somebody, or you?
No,
get
I got
one?
shot before I did. They got shot in the head, man. Shot in the head.
Wow, just out.
Wait a minute, what scene?
It's when this came out. Actually, we shot it probably about 3 weeks ago. So
Okay.
I'm not sure when it's going to come out.
Well, the last one aired last week.
Right.
The,
I'm not
the end
sure
of the
how.
episode.
what
So
their
I think I
timing is.
saw that one. Whoever got
Yeah,
shot.
it
in
was
the
a
head.
big party kind of.
Oh
thing
yeah,
going
yeah,
on,
yeah. Oh yes.
Oh, in the house.
Yeah,
in the house at
house,
the,
right.
the
Yeah,
grandmother's
last
house.
week.
The grandmother's house.
Yeah.
Yeah. And the guy snuck up on her.
Abuelita's house.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. She's like, oh, mommy.
Now,
birthday.
Speedy, why should they kill themselves if they haven't seen it? Because I haven't seen it, and I don't want to die.
What station is it? I'm not gonna die out.
I'm just saying.
Sometimes God just give you a
Kill
gang of
yourself.
ass, and then you gotta get it from there.
But I'm saying, why should
Everybody
they
don't
see
get
it?
a big old butt.
Shut up, Speedy.
That
That's
look
true.
perfect.
But why
And
should they see it?
I hate when women have a nice ass and they're at the gym and they put that fucking, they tie the shit around
mean
their
like this
waist.
jacket?
I'm
Yeah,
like,
I
why you
hate
wear that shit and you want me to see?
Probably because it's that time of the month and they don't want you like seeing their
Oh.
full underwear.
How about it? How about it's hot as shit outside?
But it's inside.
It ain't. It's
I'm
pretty
just
warm
being
in here.
honest.
But I was really asking what's so great about the show that we should.
It's really good. Not kill you.
He's a great writer. He's a great writer, and
This is
Man,
great
Is
shit.
it on cable or regular?
Huh?
FX.
You ain't got neither one, so it doesn't matter.
I have cable.
It's not on
I
your
don't
phone.
have HBO, but I have cable.
Yeah.
Yeah, I got it. Yeah. I think because it's just a really, really well written show, and you're
Okay.
not going to be disappointed. You know, somebody tell you what show and you watching. I didn't say it was a bullshit.
Yeah.
Okay.
No,
I'll check
Mayans
it
is
out.
really, really good.
I'll
So,
check.
so you've done stuff with Mayans, and then you got the
Yeah.
directing bug.
Yeah, you know what I did? I actually started out as a stuntman actor. And since I've done martial arts, that's what got me into
Oh,
films.
shit. No,
I
no.
have 2 black belts in different systems, and I've trained boxing, kickboxing, Filipino
Okay,
style.
well, I'll lower my tone.
Two black belts.
Yeah, if the one wasn't,
That
Yeah,
one wasn't
I mean-
enough, man.
I mean, you know what I'm saying.
But you know what?
Louis
It,
Gucci. Snake. Ostrich.
you too
God.
can have a black belt.
think about that. You don't want a Gucci belt. Yeah. So how do you get two? Do you just go back to the same guy? And
No,
then
you get them in different systems.
Oh, okay.
Keyword was different systems.
Different systems, yeah.
Okay.
But
Oh,
you train. You
so
train
what?
real hard.
Which martial arts are they?
My primary system is one hop Gwendo, which is kind of it's derivative of a system called Kaju Kembo, which is karate, judo, and kempo.
Right. So that's what Javon said he studied.
Yeah, a friend of ours. A guy
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Nice.
The
It's a great
scary
system.
dude behind you.
Great system. And I got into martial arts because I was a victim of bullying. I was a fat little kid and used to get beat up all the time.
Okay. Okay.
You said used to be. You
Yeah.
still are.
Well,
And you don't want to be a fat little kid. Dude, just get your 2 belts. Nigga. Tie up your fat butt.
you know, but
So you took that, and that changed your life.
oh, it changed my life because I'll tell you one incident. Actually, 2 things happened. It was like the perfect storm. One, I got jumped by 5 guys. I got 11 stitches everywhere. And 2, I discovered Bruce Lee. Bruce Lee is my idol. Bruce Lee is the ultimate. But I'll tell you, I got so messed up here that I was afraid to leave the house for like 3 weeks.
What neighborhood you grow up in? I mean, where'd you grow up?
I grew up in Norwalk, which is southeast of Los Angeles.
I know exactly what.
Oh, yeah.
Okay. And why would they
Downey,
jump
Norwalk.
you?
Yeah.
Just
5
because.
guys.
They don't have
Just
that.
because.
In Norwalk?
They don't never say, you know why we beat you up. They don't-
Now,
they
in
never do
Norwalk,
that. Keep walking.
and
I'm just saying, they don't never go, let me tell you why you got your ass beat.
yeah,
That note your mama wrote for you about you being a fat fuck.
yeah,
That's why we beat your ass.
We about to get you.
yeah.
They just pretty much
This
see
whooping
you.
is because.
It's because you walked.
They might tell him now if you ask them.
Oh yeah, they better tell you now.
Shelly is really into looking for the past.
No, because
she
I
needs
told
closure
you. I
all
told
the
you.
time.
I
She
got
needs closure
jumped-
all the time.
I got jumped in the group home, and the girls finally told me why.
Yeah,
I
they
didn't know
did.
why. Now I know.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Did it make it
My
better?
bad. Wait a minute.
No,
Shelly, what happened to you in the group home?
take a drink.
How many belts you got?
That's funny.
All right, so you don't leave the house for 3 days.
For 3 weeks.
3 weeks, okay.
Then you're either going to be taken by the rage or by the fear. I was overtaken by the rage.
Okay.
That's when I started training real hard, and all I wanted to beat. Excuse me, but I wanted to beat the fuck out of these guys.
Yeah.
I just wanted to beat the shit out of these guys, and that's why I trained and really, really, engrossed myself in the martial arts. And where Bruce Lee came into the picture was I saw this guy who was just so phenomenal. I'm straight. I love women.
Yeah,
I
yeah,
love
me
women
too.
like there's no tomorrow. But when I saw Bruce Lee, it's like, holy crap, this guy's amazing.
Oh, I thought you said he's cute. No.
Yeah, kind of.
I really need to ask this question. Were they light skinned like me? I mean, they were. Oh, damn.
Close.
I'm sorry, dog.
and what
I was
age were
hoping
you?
Norwalk it was something else. I'm sorry. I am really
But I'm
sorry.
curious to know his age as well when this
I was
happened.
16.
16 when it
Yeah.
happened. Okay. Wow.
Yeah, we were black in Norwalk then.
Oh,
We just got there.
okay.
he just got there.
And you're the only child?
No. I have brothers and sisters, and I've kind of screwed up family, but that's another
Okay.
story. That's for another episode.
Yeah.
Alice, that's another book. We have this book.
Another
Focus here.
volume 2.
Yeah.
That comes out in volume 2.
Wow.
But the funny thing was, I mean, the book is amazing because I'm pretty well known in martial arts circles, so I get paid to go to events and make appearances, and so people always ask, "Oh, how do you get into this? How do you get into films? How do you go from this fat kid from the barrio, high school dropout, can't get laid, to being Mr. whatever director, fight choreographer?" And I tell them, I said, "Look, I am you. I'm very much, I'm stupid. I basically, my first karate class, about 3 months into it, my instructor told my father, it's like, you know,
It's not gonna happen.
it's not going to happen.
Wow.
Get the fat kid. Write him a note. Hey, get him out of here.
True story. True
Get him a
story.
bodyguard.
That's right.
He
Give
keep
him a gun.
kickball changing.
Give him a gun.
Like, he keep kickball changing. Maybe you need to put him in the dance class.
That's right. True. True. I
But
felt
you
it
stayed
everything.
with it.
But I stayed. I quit,
And
and,
that's the
then I
main-
came back. Quit and came back. Quit and came back, and finally I found my my kind of my niche, which was my system. And then out of the blue, I've been training. I get my black belt, and my instructor calls me up. He says, "Hey, you want to get your ass kicked for $50?" I'm there. You know,
All right.
$50. You know, who do I have to pay?
Okay.
You know?
What's your specialty? Because you look like you quick with your hands.
Oh, very fast.
No, okay.
Very fast. Actually, in my peak, I mean, I can throw roughly, and this is no exaggeration, about between 25 and 30 punches in 3 seconds.
Jesus.
No lies, no exaggeration. I'm talking straight punches and striking. You know, really
Speedy, you want to do another demonstration? Like,
No, no.
like this here last week?
But anybody,
Switch this shit up.
anybody got a problem with us? This would be the right moment for you to show up.
Yeah. If you don't like me, come on down here and
come
tell
on down
me.
here right now. Come on.
I go, Art, talk to him. He called you a fat kid, Art. Deal with it. So, did you ever see these guys again?
Unfortunately, not.
God, thank you, Jesus.
Unfortunately, not. But I did
Find
see,
'em.
I did see a bunch of the guys that used to pick on me at school, and they're a bunch of punk ass little bitches, you know.
Yeah, that's they were that way before.
Yeah,
Yeah, yeah.
Grew up to be more punk.
Once again, I'm sorry for our peoples.
No, he was. It
Look
was
here,
a damn
brothers.
Latin man. He was a damn Latinos man.
Oh,
Damn Mexicans.
Oh,
Man.
well, I can't apologize. I can't apologize for them. Shelly,
I'm not Mexican.
Allegedly.
I'm sorry.
Listen, I
I'm
did
sorry.
the ancestry DNA test, and I'm not.
Well,
And I'm
if you
not.
go to Miami,
She almost
you're
Mexican.
Puerto Rican.
Puerto
Yeah.
Rico.
Puerto Rico, baby. Look here, mommy.
Yeah, when
You'll
I
make a
when
great
I was in
mommy.
Puerto Rico, man, I'm trying to tell you, I wanted
Have fun.
to poke me in Rico.
But you're married. I knew Shelly wanted to do that.
Do what?
Nothing. She didn't. She didn't catch the
didn't
joke.
catch it, it's
That
fine.
shit went over her head like Superman.
She would have shot it down if she'd have caught it.
What's that?
Fucking joke. All right, so how did you get to the book? How do we get to
The
you?
book was I got tricked into it. I got tricked into it because this friend of mine, he was doing this podcast.
gotta
He
learn how
said,
to read.
"Hey Art, let's do an interview." So I said, "Okay, you know, interviews are fine." I had 2 publishers asking me, "We want to do a book on your story because how does a guy go from the barrio to Hollywood to award winning and all that fun stuff?" And so on this podcast, I just did an interview. A week later, he sends me this transcript. He says, "Here's your book." I go, "What are you talking about? There's no fucking book."
Oh, wow.
And so I cleaned it up a little bit, but he wrote the book, and then the response was amazing. I swear to you, I'm very shy, and I'm very introverted, and then he forced me again, tricked me into going to this big convention called Dragon Fest, and he says, "We're gonna give you a booth. You're gonna sell your books." I said, "No effing way. No way am I gonna stand there with my ugly mug." Number one, I did not want that cover. What you see is the cover with the face. I said, "Hey, put some macho, some tough shit up there," and he was like, "No, this is good."
Just
this
put
is
the
good."
jacket on. Just put
Yeah.
the jacket. Fonzie jacket.
Yeah,
That'll work.
Fonzie jacket. And no, we were very, very blessed, and the reception has been good because basically it's just a conversation telling people this is my story, and I have no regrets. When I tell you I got beat up, I got bullied, I got rejected by girls, thank God for that
Yeah.
because that led me to
Sounds
where I
like
am.
my life. Is this sponsored by the Martial Arts of History and Museum?
No, it's a basic. Well, the one of the publishers was the martial arts. They
Oh,
were
okay.
one of the
Okay.
publishers, and
That was me showing you I could read.
just
And I do like these. These are your pictures, right?
But what an amazing friend to get you
No.
started like that. That's awesome.
Yeah, no, he did, and it's been amazing. And I was telling you before we got on the show that I did a film in Russia. It was an Russian language film. It wasn't an action film. It was about soccer. It was a period piece set
Hilarious.
in 1910. Yeah, It was-
No kicking.
So
I
did you
mean,
have a translator with you?
yeah. I had a translator. Then I had a co-director because he helped me a lot with the language. And I got to tell you, it was the most amazing experience because the Russians were like damn Mexicans.
Oh,
They were
wow.
just easygoing guys. They were just so, and I've shot in India. I've shot around the world. And the one thing I walk away with every time, I might be going back to India next month, is that we are all the same.
Yes.
Yeah.
You know,
Yeah.
we are all the same.
Yeah.
Color,
Just
creed,
Just different
religion,
dialects.
Yeah.
different dialects, and it's the politics that gets in the way.
Right.
But we are all the same. Us here, I see you guys as family. We're all the same, you know.
Yeah.
And
This
that
is
was
dope,
the,
man.
that was the
So do you
basic
go
thing.
to high schools and tell your story? Or
Yeah,
kids?
well, I used to go to a lot of churches and stuff, and show people because I'll be honest with you, that was many years ago. I went to right after the riots that happened here. I went
Which
to,
ones?
to Watts, the Rodney King runs.
Good one, nigga. Right, you the man too.
How many?
You've been alive for at least 3.
Only really.
He had to think about it. He was like, oh.
No, the Rodney King one was the.
That's
Oh,
only-
no, in the verdict. The verdict.
Okay, here we
The
go.
verdict.
And here's the
Keep on thinking.
And here's the thing about that
Oh,
is
yeah, the
that
other
we
verdict.
it was three days after the riots, and we were scheduled to go to a couple of high schools in Watts and southeast South Central, and I took my students. One was white, one was African American, and myself. So we had United Nations right there. We show up to the high school, and the principal was shocked because all the other guests, I'm not going to name names, you'll know them, backed out because they were too afraid to go into that area.
Speedy call.
Yeah.
Grew up over there. 88th and Norman.
Speedy and friends.
But you were equipped, so you're like, yeah.
Right, like you
Well-
weren't worried about it.
We went there because the one thing that it just blew me away because when we did a demonstration and a talk and all that stuff, and you could just see the hope in these kids' eyes.
Yeah.
When you see
Because
that
I think
hope-
your story resonate with a lot of kids, especially little fat
Nowadays.
fucks. Mama got to write a fucking note.
What's wrong with you? If
All right, my bad.
But nowadays
Body
with
shaming.
bullying
But I'm
being
saying,
so
the way
critical.
bullying is, and I hate bullies.
you sound
that
like one.
Super.
that
Get him, Shelly.
that you could
Bully with
go
a
into,
mic.
you could go into these areas and they could hear your story and read the book and say, okay, yeah, I'm probably that kid now, but I can get out of that because I was a very shy kid. I would have never thought I was doing comedy or just be on a radio show.
You are?
So
Oh, my bad.
No, but look at how brilliant you are. I'm serious. I'm
Thank
listening
you.
to you guys. I mean it. I
Please
mean,
don't inflate his head.
Right.
Please don't inflate his head.
Did
Come on
he tell
now.
you? Did he tell you we was gonna pay you today?
make sure you get a book
know,
now.
right?
Teacher book.
Where do they get this book?
it's on Amazon, and if they want to, they can Facebook me, and I can get them copies, but primarily on Amazon.
Man, this is fantastic.
And did you give your friend a cut, like 20%,
Ooh, look at
10%?
that.
Went straight
Look
for
at
it.
that.
Did you pay for the journal?
No, I'm asking because the way you put
Wow.
it together, and then I know you have to
I gave him an
revamp it.
autographed copy.
Okay, there we have it.
No.
And there you have it.
Again, he has 2 belts. Nigga.
Yeah.
How far you gonna take this? You gonna pay me? No. You gonna hold one of my belts? Did you read your book you wrote for me?
My bill fits you too.
I'm not fat no more.
So he didn't want anything from you. He was just
Yeah.
doing you a favor.
No, but I did. I gave him a percentage because I'm like that. I always believe in win-win. I really don't
Yes.
like taking things that I always love to give back.
I'm just saying, you know what? We're the same.
it's
I love
true.
to
you
give
are.
back.
Yeah.
I gave to you, Shelly.
What did you give me?
Oh man.
Thank you. Do it again. Say it
Still
again.
waiting.
Say it again. All this is yours.
He came in like the warden.
Right. You really did.
He come to get his money. Oh, I thought that was the percentage.
Motherfucker.
Came to get his
So
cut.
I came to get my percentage.
Need my 2 pages out of there, brother.
Yeah.
So again, they can go where and get the book?
They can go on Amazon.com or look me up on Facebook or Instagram. And
In your next project?
next project, well, we have a couple. One that we might shoot in Vegas called Spree, and then another one that right now I can't name it, but I might be going to India.
What's Spree about?
Spree is kind of like a heist film, cool heist film.
Oh, that sounds cool.
And then I love.
Need a cute girl?
Oh, yep.
Need a thief?
I got a girl on the poster. Shelly was waiting for me to go Shelly. She played. She was like, "Oh, shit, he's gonna introduce me."
It'll stand up with cardboard behind it.
No, Shelly is a great actress.
Yeah, she's a great actress. She's a great actress.
Oh my
She was
god.
waiting for me to go
Yeah.
Shelly. Then she was acting like she didn't hear the conversation. Oh, that's
I was
crazy.
responding.
She's a
Shut
poser.
up.
She's a poser.
You can hold a gun, right? You can.
Yeah.
I I can shoot a gun.
Oh, all right.
Watch out,
Don't be
Speedy.
I'm
Watch
trying to
out.
tell you.
Hello.
AKA she can
She's
shoot
a
you.
model.
Right.
9 out
Yeah.
of 10, she's gonna miss.
She cold with the pellets.
I used to want to be an FBI agent before
Oh,
I
my
became a
God.
model. So.
Yikes.
Well, there we have it.
You figured that's how you would find your family?
No.
That's pretty good. That's pretty good, ladies and
Actually,
gentlemen. That was pretty good.
I actually thought if I became famous, I'd find my family.
Oh,
Oh,
yeah, that's it.
oh, well, you did.
Right, I did.
Yeah, I'm your family now.
No, oh, I was talking about the famous part.
Oh, thanks.
She's like, I'll take it. I'll take it. Yes.
But y'all didn't see it. She was waiting for me to go here. She was
I
like,
was not waiting for nothing. I was answering a question.
any minute he's gonna introduce me, and I'll play it off like, oh my god.
Somebody asked me what your name was, so I was typing it in the chat room.
Oh, okay. Well, if she didn't spell it right,
Yeah, it's on the book.
it's on the book. Yeah.
That's
Art
too bad.
Camacho, filmmaker's journey.
Yes,
And that's
man.
another thing
What
in
is-
the book. One thing I want to say is
He
that
didn't
Please.
say chimichanga.
so many.
That's how you spell it.
Macho. If you don't stop.
Okay.
Guess, man. Can I have one of your belts, please?
I know.
I know, right? Let's get some licks.
I mean, that's how she spell. Come on, dude.
You gotta explain it.
Yeah, gotta explain it. Okay.
Go right ahead, Art.
No, one thing one of my pet peeves is that people go into the self-pity trip. Self-pity trip. I don't have the best schools. I don't have the opportunities.
Mom didn't write me a
Excuses.
letter.
So what?
No, woe
so
is me.
what?
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
what?
Yeah.
We're here. You guys are successful. You're doing great things. I'm living the dream. I'm making fucking movies. How cool is that?
Yeah.
Hey,
How cool is that?
For a living.
Telling stories.
You know, and in that book, I tell you, you know what? I want to make films, but I don't have. You know, you got a cell phone. Everybody's got a cell phone.
But man,
You know,
you
shoot.
can't. You just
You
shoot
know,
something,
shoot
cut it
something.
up in the phone.
If you're an actor, act. If you're a director, direct. If you're a performer, perform. Period.
If you're a model, shut up.
Motto.
Stop coming in.
Model.
Train.
Stop
Shut
it.
up.
Stop being a
Speedy
model
Tim
hater.
Pusher.
Oh, hilarious.
Right.
Damn. Shut up.
That's
Walk,
hilarious.
bitch. Walk.
If you're a model.
Go. Hold the book and walk, bitch. Walk, walk.
Oh my God.
Well, again, give your information.
Art Camacho.
And that's how they on all social media.
Art Camacho on social media. You can look me up on Facebook or official Art Camacho Instagram or Amazon.com.
Is the art short for anything?
It used to be, believe it or not, part of the bullying, part of the bad self-esteem. I was called Arturo. I was named
Arturo. Arturo.
Okay.
And it used to be very embarrassing for me because I was in these neighborhoods where there's all white people who didn't understand. And every time they say my name, they'd screw it up. Screw it up. They'd screw it up. I used to get so much. I faced, some racism.
Right.
And so at one point, I just shortened it to Art. And now I regret it. I mean, now, fuck them all.
But it works
Yeah.
though.
Yeah.
It works
No, it
though.
does
It's
work.
it's got a nice flow.
And because you are part of the arts, yeah.
What?
Hello, I'm thinking.
Thought you
using
just
my
had a
thinking
big old
power.
butt, girl.
It's a play on
Hey,
words.
I don't know what this had to do with you being
She was
part
soul
of the
train on
arts.
you.
Because you are part of the arts.
That's it. That's it.
Yeah, I got you. Hello.
That would sound like something Shelly would have said. You're arts. You're in the arts. I'm a model.
Boom!
Mic drop.
My God.
So it works for you.
I'll be here all week.
Alice,
Shut
that
up,
was
Speedy.
fucking. Because she waited for us to get it. He's in the arts.
I'm sorry,
And
Alex.
both of us going, oh, arts.
That's it.
Sounds like.
Oh my God.
Sounds like, sounded out.
Genius.
Speedy, why are you hogging up all the fans?
Oh.
Right.
Oh.
They just turned them this way.
Yeah, right.
All right,
I'm like, why is it so hot in here? I'm like, because you hogging up the fans.
All right. Thank you, Art. Sorry, mommy and daddy
Well,
are
on that
arguing right now.
That was a moment in clarity.
On that note,
Hey, motherfucker, why you get the fan?
Yeah.
I'm here. This is the bullshit.
I'm like sweating. It's
You
like,
know I'm going through the change.
Can't help it because your tampon leaking.
Oh.
it's not
Too soon? Is it too soon? It's
Oh
too
my
soon.
God.
I
Now
said-
we draw the
I
line
said
at
I
the
was PMSing. I didn't say I had my.
We
There's a
assume
difference.
it's all go together.
Yeah.
You ain't gonna
STOP.
You ain't gonna split the tampon now. Fuck that.
STOP.
Oh my God!
It's
Stop.
either pad or tampon.
Oh
One
my
of the
God.
two.
oh my
STOP.
God.
Get the book. We have the book, which thank you so very much, brother,
Oh,
for coming.
thank you guys. God bless you all.
Hey, again, if you're a fucking bully, fuck you.
Absolutely.
Including you, Speedy.
I'm never a
fat
baby.
shaming little 4-year-olds.
He's
that
a
aren't even
fat fuck.
He was
not
not
even
fat.
fat.
Oh my God! Please
Okay,
let's not
well,
get into this again.
he's chubby challenged.
You're
Chubby
chubby
challenge.
challenge.
That's a good word.
All right, hey, we're gonna take a quick break. Come back. Don't move. It is Roll Out Live with
Much
Speedy
love,
and friends.
brother.
I'll be Speedy.
It took us a second. I was like.